What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here. In this one, we're going to be going over some transfer portal rumors, some players Michigan could be picking up. We're also going to be talking about Blake Corum and why he could be coming back for another season here at Michigan. And then we're also going to be talking about some awards to Michigan players, plus some of Michigan players getting snubbed from awards. It's all going to be in this video and more. So if you guys are new around here, make sure you guys go ahead, leave a like on the video, subscribe for more, comment down below, and let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so let's go ahead and dive into the transfer portal. Michigan already dove into the transfer portal early in getting Arizona State offensive lineman Ladarius Henderson. We already made a video on him, and he seems to be a nice addition to this team for next season. But Michigan has actually offered two other players in the transfer portal. They offered Coastal Carolina edge Josiah Stewart. Stewart posted it on Twitter saying offered with a Michigan M logo. He's 6'2", 230 pounds, and is coming off a great season. He had 10 tackles for loss, 3.5 sacks, 5 quarterback hurries, and 1 blocked kick. Obviously, Michigan is going to be losing some players. Likely like Mike Morris. Also, Taylor Upshaw might move on after his 5th season. So getting a guy like Stewart would be huge. He's very talented, and he performed very well for Coastal Carolina. He's actually from the same high school where Mike Samerstill went to school. Mike Samerstill on Twitter actually quoted the tweet and said, "Hey now," with the eyes emoji. Now, Coastal Carolina will be playing in the Birmingham Bowl. They got bowl eligible to be playing against East Carolina. Their defense wasn't too good this season, 97th nationally in total defense and 101st in scoring defense. But Josiah Stewart, a very good edge player, and Michigan usually develops edge players into very good defensive players. The next guy that Michigan also offered was after tight end Eric All entered the transfer portal. Former Cal Poly tight end Josh Cuves received an offer from Michigan in the transfer portal. He's 6'5", 245 pounds. He's also been offered by Arizona State, Nevada, Utah, Washington, and Illinois. He spent 2 seasons at Cal Poly. He also redshirted in 2021. He appeared in 11 games in 2022, and he has 3 years of eligibility remaining. He had 58 receptions, which ranked 3rd among FCS tight ends. He also had 663 yards and 6 touchdowns. Now, if you guys remember, Michigan did get a FCS player out of the transfer portal last season. It was Dalen Baldwin, and he had 17 receptions for 256 yards and 2 touchdowns last year. So Michigan taking a chance at another FCS player, and it makes sense as Luke Schoonmaker may be heading to the NFL, and Eric All obviously entering the transfer portal. Michigan still has Colson Loveland, the talented freshman, and we also have some freshman tight ends coming in next season from the 2023 class. Now, Michigan's probably not done in the transfer portal. They might offer a couple more players. One player is a former teammate of Oluwatimi's at Virginia, Fentrell Cypress. Hopefully I said his last name right. Fentrell Cypress II. He's a defensive back and recently had a very good season this year. He is a grad transfer. He earned 2nd team all ACC honors this fall. He had 14 pass breakups. Timmy will obviously help in this recruitment in the transfer portal. However, Notre Dame, Ohio State, LSU, Tennessee, and others are also in the mix to try and get him. So that's the latest on the transfer portal. And obviously Michigan landed, like I said, Arizona State offensive lineman Ladarius Henderson. He's a very good offensive lineman, and he's hold on 3 in the Wolverine. Definitely my intentions were to go to the NFL draft, and I would have been on somebody's team in the NFL. He said that was his desire, to just make a team. Then he said, I wanted to go somewhere where I knew there was surefire O-line development, and I just think that Michigan is the best choice to go to make him into an NFL player. He also said, I think I'll be playing at the tackle position for them, and that's what we talked about. He also said, but anywhere they want me to play, I'll play it. I'm fine with it. So that's what Ladarius Henderson had to say about Michigan. And so now we got the transfer portal out of the way. Leave a comment down below what you guys think. Let's go ahead and give some news on Blake Corum. Obviously, he got injured. He got surgery. He might be done for the rest of the season. We probably won't be seeing him in the playoffs. It would take a miracle, for what I'm hearing, for him to be back even by the national championship. So he's probably done for the season, but there's been talk about whether or not he will go and enter the NFL draft, or if he will be coming back to Michigan. Now, there's people who strongly believe that he could benefit from another year here at Michigan and then being drafted higher in the NFL draft, because he did get injured, so his draft stock might go down now, which is really sad. He also got snubbed from awards. We'll get into that later after this topic, but the one reason I will give you guys why Blake Corum would come back to Michigan is NIL. On On3, in the NIL system, they say that he makes $1.1 million in NIL money, and if he comes back and keeps making the NIL money he's making, he'll probably be making the same, if not more, of NIL money than money he would make entering the NFL draft. It's obviously going to be his and his family's decision. I know it's going to be a hard decision. Either way, he deserves to enter the NFL draft and go be great in the NFL. But if he wants to come back, make more NIL money, and return to Michigan to play against Ohio State, beat them, and make another playoff run, and also potentially win the Heisman, which he would have done so this year if he didn't get hurt, that option is totally open. Michigan will will have open arms for him to come back. So let me know, what do you guys think? Will Blake Corum come back? It's going to be a very tough decision for him and his family. But let's go ahead and talk about some awards here. First of all, Oluwatimi. He won the Remington Trophy Award, which is the best center in the nation. So congrats to him. He definitely deserves it. He also won the Outland Trophy for the country's best interior offensive lineman. And Oluwatimi is the first Michigan player to ever win the Outland Award. So very huge news, and congrats to him. And a very good addition from the transfer portal. Can't wait to see what he does in the playoffs. I mean, he has been playing outstanding on the offensive line. A great addition. And Blake Corum obviously getting snubbed from the Heisman finalists, but not only that, he also got snubbed from the Doak Walker Award, which goes to the nation's top running back. Now, Bijan Robinson did win it. He had a great year. However, both him and Corum had very similar stats, and Blake Corum was out for 2 games of the season. Also, there were games where Robinson only had double digits in yards, while Blake Corum almost in all of his games, I'm pretty sure, had triple digits. But he wasn't the only player that got snubbed. Michigan kicker Jake Moody, aka Money Moody, he didn't win the Lou Groza Award, which he did win last year. He should have won it, but he lost to NC State's Christopher Dunn. Kind of weird that he didn't win it this year. I think he was even better this year than last year. Probably should have won it, but that's alright. All these players want right now is a national championship. But other than that, that's going to wrap up today's video. If you guys want to watch my last video, I made a Michigan football recruiting update video. You guys can go ahead and watch that. Plus, Michigan landed a 4-star tight end in the 2024 class. But other than that, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you guys go ahead, leave a like, subscribe for more, comment down below. And other than that, hope you all have a great rest of your day. We will see you guys in the next video. Peace.